Six football stars who are hated by their own fans as Bale's Madrid feud rages on. The feud between Gareth Bale and the fans of Real Madrid continues to rage on as the Welshman's time in Spain approaches its conclusion. Bale is out of contract at the Santiago Bernabeu in the summer and is not expected to sign a new deal, meaning his 9-year stay with the club will come to an end. His time with Los Blancos has been dominated by a bubbling feud between the 32-year-old and the club's fanbase, which has intensified in recent days. Therefore, here are six football stars who are hated by their own fans, including Bale's relationship with the Real supporters. Despite winning 4 Champions Leagues with Real Madrid, the club's fans have repeatedly targeted abuse at Bale since he joined the club in 2013. He has been confronted whilst arriving and leaving the training ground as well as being booed by his own fans during home matches. Bale has also riled up Real fans, most famously when he held up a Welsh flag with the words, "Wales. Golf. Madrid." In that order after Wales qualified for the Euros. The media in Madrid have also taken exception to Bale, with one reporter labeling him a parasite last week before another called for him to be sacked after scoring twice for Wales. Although Granit Xhaka has seemingly found some consistent form at Arsenal in recent months, his relationship with the club's fans has previously been particularly strained. The Swiss midfielder was once the Gunners' captain before a public falling out with the fans during a 2-2 draw with Crystal Palace in October 2019. Home supporters had targeted Xhaka for his poor performance during the match before booing him as he was substituted. Xhaka responded by waving his arms, cupping his ears and seemingly telling the Arsenal fans to F off before removing his shirt and heading straight down the tunnel. He was later stripped of the armband. Paris Saint-Germain fans have never fully taken to Neymar since his world record transfer to the club from Barcelona in 2017. Supporters have generally remained unimpressed with the Brazilian's performances with the club as PSG continue to fail in their attempts to win a maiden Champions League crown. Following their elimination from this season's competition, Neymar was booed by his own fans in the club's next match against Bordeaux, despite scoring in a 3-0 win. Lionel Messi was also booed repeatedly during the match, although French forward Kylian Mbappé appeared to escape the wrath of the fans. Another Arsenal player to be turned on by his own fans during a match, Emmanuel Eboue suffered the same fate as Xhaka against Wigan Athletic in 2008. The Ivorian defender had been substituted on during the first half but endured a tough night at the Emirates Stadium, losing the ball on a number of occasions. After the first couple of losses of possession, fans started to boo every mistake Eboue made before jeering him as he was substituted during the closing stages. Eboue was visibly affected by the abuse from his own fans and had to be consoled as he trudged off the field. Prior to joining PSG in 2019, Mauro Icardi enjoyed 6 impressive seasons with Inter Milan, during which time he scored 124 goals and became club captain. However, despite his record for the Italian giants, fans turned on him following the release of his autobiography in 2016, in which he criticized a section of the Inter Ultras. This caused friction between Icardi and the Inter fans, with the Argentine striker often booed and targeted by tifos displayed by supporters. Inter fans finally got their wish in 2019 when Icardi left for PSG on an initial loan, which became permanent a year later. Aston Villa supporters were generally angry with their entire squad during the 2015-16 season as the club were relegated from the Premier League after 28 years in the top flight. However, defender Julian Lescott received the brunt of their anger after a social media mishap earned him the wrath of the Villa fanbase. Following a 6-0 defeat to Liverpool, Lescott bizarrely tweeted an image of a luxury car, which he later claimed to have done by accident. He further wound up his own fans by describing the club's relegation as a weight off the shoulders.